I wanted to get some Happy Meals and some cheeseburgers, and that was a very unhappy day for me.
Brittany Price's injuries remind her of this day anytime she looks in the mirror. It was September 22nd. A quick stop through the drive-thru at the McDonald's on Coleraine Avenue near Ronald Reagan Highway ended inside with food she says wasn't right flying at a manager and a blender hitting her in the face, shattering her cheekbone and breaking her nose.
I've had surgery. I've had a lot of doctor's appointments, the follow-up, hard mornings, hard afternoons.
The video shows Brittany come inside the restaurant with what she says was a messed up order. She's waiting and waiting for it to be fixed with 4 children in the car. She even refills their drinks to kill time. As she waits, other customers come and go.
Yes, I mean, I wasn't the only one that got frustrated. Watching the video, we see a lot of people that see me and her talking, trying to resolve the issue, and they're like, I'm not dealing with this. They just left. They didn't even place their order.
The time code shows after waiting about 23 minutes, Brittany goes to the car to grab the rest of her order to ask for a refund.
Then it's like you're directly ignoring me. So what choice do I have? I don't have to put up with this. So I went and got the food. I want my money back. And that's kind of where it all goes from there.
The video shows about 25 minutes after she first entered the store, Brittany throws multiple bags of food at the manager. The manager apparently throws a blender at Brittany, and it ricochets off her face, knocking her to the ground.
Some people would say, well, maybe you shouldn't have thrown the food. When you look back at it, is it one of those things where it's like hindsight 2020, or how does that?
I mean, I definitely don't feel like there would have been a different result. I feel like even if we would have just went verbal back and forth, that it still would have escalated to something else.
Good morning. Today it is Monday. It is October the 28th. The year is 2019. I think it's the 28th. Let me make sure that I'm pretty sure it's the 28th. Monday, October 28th, 2019. So you go to McDonald's, you place an order, and the order is incorrect. You go back in the store and you patiently wait for the management or someone to correct your order. You stand in there for damn near 20-something odd minutes before you get exhausted and worn out. Now you just want to get a refund. You lose your cool, you get mad, and you throw your food at the McDonald's employees. Now, I've been to McDonald's numerous times. I've been to a lot of fast food places. I've never in my life thrown food at anybody. And I've had to go back in and correct orders, and I'm not really the type of person I want a refund and all this stuff. Even if my order's messed up, I'm the type of person, I believe, just me personally, I will pick up the phone and call corporate headquarters on your ass in a heartbeat. Because I don't want to deal with you eating the niggas in McDonald's. Or whoever is in that damn ignorant, whoever behind that whole ignorant attitude at McDonald's, which is why I don't shop at McDonald's. I'm more of a Chick-fil-A type person. I'm not really a fast food eater any damn way. But this woman was clearly pissed. She has her children in the car. She's waited patiently a long period of time. She's trying to resolve the order. They have ignored her, obviously, because it don't take long to 20-something odd minutes just correct an order. I'm kind of confused. What could take so long to fry a hamburger? They could have flipped 1,000 hamburgers by that time. Fried us some fries. What could possibly have kept them from fulfilling this order? But from personal experience, I've been to some restaurants, fast food restaurants, where the customer service is just horrible. From the management on down. I don't argue with them fools. I go straight to corporate headquarters. But they're going to give me a refund and free coupons and free gift cards and everything else, and they will handle the situation. Because standing there arguing with these people ain't gonna get you no place. She took that food and threw it at this manager, who then in turn took a blender and bashed it across that woman's head. Broke her nose and did some damage to her, knocking her to the floor. This woman had surgeries, all kinds of stuff. All this over a McDonald's hamburger? Seriously, even the management is wrong. She's wrong. And this is why stuff gets so blown out of heart. Somebody's out of hand. Somebody's gonna walk away. Yeah, the customer's always right, which is what we all have been taught to believe. But sometimes you're not gonna be able to resolve that issue in that store on that level. You got to go above the asses. You got to take it to a higher level, and that's when you'll see stuff resolved in your favor. Let's say she spent at the most maybe $20, $25 on that McDonald's mess. Maybe 30. I'm just guessing. I don't know. You know, McDonald's is not known for having the best customer service in certain areas. That's why I don't go there. I try to avoid them as best I can. But I'm not, first off, I don't particularly care for McDonald's food anymore either. So it's very rare you see me run through McDonald's unless I'm grabbing a breakfast sandwich, and it got to be like nowhere else for miles for me to eat. So I got to eat this mess. I don't like the customer service. I don't particularly care for their food in McDonald's. I just don't care for it. I'd rather go to a restaurant and sit my ass down and order some food and wait 10, 15, 20 minutes for something delicious to eat than run through McDonald's at that restaurant. The whole period of time that she stood there waiting, I would never have waited that long. When I saw that I couldn't get the issue resolved very quickly, I would have just left. And went to, I never forget an incident that I went to McDonald's on Cheshire Bridge Road here in Atlanta. And there was an African manager there. For some odd reason, this man never liked me. And I rolled through there one morning. This was when I had the construction company. I was getting some breakfast. So I got up there, and as I got to the window, the order was incorrect. So I said, "Oh, guys, this is not what we ordered." They said, "This is what you ordered." I said, "No, that's not what I ordered." So they took the stuff back, and the guy told me to pull over to the side. So I pull up to the side, and I'm waiting patiently. So finally I just said, fuck it, I just go inside and get it. So I walked inside, and as soon as I walked in there, he said, we're working on it, we're working on it. You don't be calm, I haven't even said a word. I'm just walking in there just to speed things up, so I can just grab it and go. Plus I want to use the bathroom. I walked in there, he just immediately starts coming up there, and I just stood there looking at him. I didn't say one word. I just stood there. Because he's going off on me, and I haven't said nothing. I mean, I didn't say one word. I'll never forget this. And I just stood there looking at him. And then that girl, gave me the little bag. And I was like, okay. And I just turned around and walked back out. I don't know. Something about McDonald's customer service is horrible. They hire the wrong... It's like they get the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. Never in my life has it crossed my mind to pick up a blender and smash it across somebody's head. Ever. Under any circumstances. And you at work. So somebody's throwing food at you, which is hitting the floor. So you decide to grab a blender? There's another video where the manager tells his side of the story, or hers. I forget if it's man or woman. I don't know what it is. But I didn't get a chance to track that video down. But there is another. They were fired for obviously attacking a customer when they should have just replaced the damn order. Ma'am, sorry about that. Give us 1 second. We will get this corrected. You ain't McDonald's. This ain't your shit. Put that shit together, ma'am, and here's a free coupon. Here's a couple of coupons. I'm so sorry for this. And that's what I've never understood about. That's why I stay away from McDonald's, because their customer service sucks. Because the people who work there for like, they forget what customer service is. And they just horrible, horrible situations. However, I must say, this woman, when she tossed that food and that blender knocked her ass to that ground, she wasn't ready for that one. When I first saw that video, I was dying laughing. Now that I've got the whole story that she had stood there 20-something odd minutes, I saw a short clip of her throwing food at somebody and somebody throwing it at that blender and knocking her ass down. I was rolling. I was like, wow. Like I said, I would never, ever, ever, under any circumstance, walk into a restaurant and start tossing food at the managers. Hell, I mean, no. That just doesn't make sense to me. I would never do it. why this woman thought that that was going to resolve the situation. I don't know what she was thinking. But I will call corporate on their ass in a heartbeat. I do that. And here's the funny part about me. If I have good service, I will still call corporate and say, I had great service at this restaurant. The staff was great. And I'll just call them and they still give you coupons too and free stuff too. So y'all have to start using the power of the tongue versus cussing somebody out. That woman would have achieved a lot more had she went on and called customer service. Call corporate headquarters, McDonald's. They all have one. They gave her direct. She called the corporate office there, wherever she was at. They put her in touch with whoever owned that McDonald's. They all have a corporate number because McDonald's wants to hear what's going on, and they will respond to what you tell them. In the incidents that happened, I've gotten folks fired behind this shit calling customer service. Macy's has a really good customer service hotline too. You can get them right on up at the Macy's up there too. I love going to shops, man. Macy's used to be one of my favorite stores. They're still, home goods are still pretty. There's stuff for the home and stuff, but their clothing is about stuff. But anyway, I wonder what, how many of y'all think she did the right? She stood there for 20 something odd minutes. She was pissed, obviously. But to take the food and toss it at that woman, I think she went too far. Me personally, like I said, I would never have done that. And then the manager taking a blender and throwing it at the customer who has already stood there for 20 something odd minutes. What? Why couldn't these two black folks? Why couldn't we just get along? Why can't we all just get along? Why couldn't this have been resolved between the two of them? The customer's standing right there in the lobby. What's the problem? She's standing right there and stood there for quite a while to get this resolved. Why would they ignore the person this much? What was the issue? What was taking so long back there in this kitchen? I could whip up a burger in here in 15 minutes. Maybe less. If you want some fries too, give me a few more minutes. But why would it take them so long to do this in this restaurant that's designed for fast food? You're supposed to be moving food rapidly. Yeah, when I tell you I stay away, and I can imagine this restaurant was probably over there. I'm trying to keep race out of it, but you can't help it because you're looking at a black woman who tossed the food, a black woman person who tossed the blender. I think that's a man or woman. I'm not too sure what's going on there. But it makes you wonder: is this the best way that those individuals could have resolved the situation? This woman had surgeries on her face, headaches, can't sleep. Just all types of problems, all this over a mixed up order at McDonald's. And the sad part about it is we've seen some very violent incidents happen at fast food places over the past few years over mixed up orders. People get that upset at Mac, and you in a fast food place. The food ain't the cheapest place in McDonald's. Shit is dirt cheap. You're not in a 5-star restaurant. You at a McDonald's on the south side of town. Take what you can get and get the fuck on. It's funny because sometimes I've driven off and the order was wrong. And I looked at the and said, I just eat what they gave me and just keep on moving. Go back there and raise hell with these ignorant motherfuckers for what? I'll be there fighting forever. And that's why I said, me personally, I'm not really a fast food eater. I stopped eating fast food years ago. I will occasionally, every blue moon, I can honestly say I've eaten more at Chick-fil-A over the past few years than I have. I haven't been to a Hardee's I went to McDonald's, got a breakfast sandwich a few weeks ago. I tend to avoid those places because you can go to any restaurant these days and get some good quality food and just sit down. If I'm out on the road and I want to go to breakfast, I go to Cracker Barrel. I sit down there and have me a delicious breakfast. I'm not that big of a rush that I have to zip through McDonald's drive-thru. And then besides, I don't like their food any damn way. So I just wonder, was this the best way the situation could have been handled by both? We know it's not. She should never have tossed that food at the manager, and the manager should never ever have took a blender and bashed it across that woman's head. But I must say that video I saw was hilarious. She fell on the ground. She's like, what happened? Knocked her ass out. And did serious damage to this woman. Hopefully that woman will file a lawsuit against McDonald's because they're clearly in the wrong. Yeah, she started it by throwing the food, but throwing a blender back across at the customer probably ain't the best way to have handled that. That's just my thoughts on this whole experience. So anyway, I'd love to hear you all's thoughts and opinions. I thought that was a hilarious video. I'm glad we got more details with it. I wish I could find that I could say the manager who was fired, I think it was a man or one, I don't know, but it was talking, and I saw it, and I kind of, when I tried to go back and find it, I couldn't find it again. But I probably could find it if I searched for it, but I'm tired. But anyway, today it is, I have to take a nap and go back to the gym. Today is Monday, October 28th, the year is 2019. I look forward to reading you all's thoughts and views about this whole incident, and let me know what you all thought about this whole thing with McDonald's. I would never have done it. I wouldn't have tossed the food. I most certainly would not have taken a blender and threw that at that woman ever under any circumstance. But anyway, that's just I just don't see what neither person was right in this incident. But he did give us a hilarious video. Anyway, but I'm out of here. Enjoy your Monday, October 28th, the year 2019. I'm out of here. Enjoy your day.